Right, I have done something reckless and quite possibly stupid. For those of you who follow my channel know that last time I did something reckless and stupid, I ended up buying eBay's cheapest BMW RT 1200P. This big hunk of decaying metal and rusting beauty and cracking plastic. And why did I do that? Well, I did it because my commute to and from work is 55 miles, but my train ticket was nearly £7,000. And I thought I could do it cheaper, more comfortable and more reliable on this BMW. And to be honest, she struggled a bit. So I've just gone and doubled my commute to 100 miles, but each way. What have I bought? Well, you'll see at the end of this journey. But first we got to get there. I'm a little bit late, so wish me luck and wish this BMW luck. I really hope that she makes it. Oh no. No. Oh man. I don't know why they make this memory card so small. So that was £15, 10 litres and 66. Let's see how much it uses. Thank you. Perfect, thanks. Me and that dude, we always exchange hair product advice. He's got the best set of hair I've ever seen. Super nice guy. Right, first of all I need to connect my external microphone, so give me 2 seconds. We've still got all the check engine lights, brake failure, all those lights are still coming up. It's always reassuring. Oh no. Oh shit. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bugger. Fuck. Oh no. Oh. So, needless to say, this is not a great start to the journey. I'm just walking back from the petrol station to try and get a booster so I can get the bike started. I really thought there was enough juice in the battery. It started fine from my home, but obviously there wasn't enough once I got to the petrol station. Man, how's this bike ever gonna do its job? Well, I've got a long walk, so I'll see you later. Well, it's funny when you ride the bike to the petrol station, even though it's just a couple of miles, it only feels like it's just down the road until you have to walk it with all your gear on and a heavy bag. I've got all my stuff. It's only a year ago I had a heart attack, and it's times like this I can really feel the old ticker struggling. Maybe I'm getting too old for motorcycling, or maybe the bikes are getting too old. I'm determined to get this bike to work. I love it. It's so quirky, it's so funny. I'm willing to put up with a lot just for the hell of it and just for the laugh. Oh, but my heart is hurting now. Oh, probably have to slow down a bit. It's not worth having another heart attack over. That's the thing when you have a heart attack. Makes you realise what's important in life. And life is the important bit. Everything else around it is just noise and nonsense. You should all live your lives to the fullest, follow your dreams, and don't care what anyone else thinks. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to lie on your deathbed and think, oh, I hope everyone thought I was really cool, or I hope they liked what I did. Because no one cares. It's your life, live it the way you want. Obviously without hurting anyone else. Oh man, I'm so glad I actually bought some new motorbike boots, and I nearly wore them today to test them out. Can you imagine doing this walk in a brand new pair of boots? So, you see, always a silver lining. Got my old trusty Red Wings on. It's like wearing a pair of comfortable leather socks. I'm nearly there. Had to take my helmet off. It got too hot. It's been so cold. It was 5 degrees this morning, but I don't know, it's got to be what, 12 now? I was sweating. I always find it's easier to walk with the helmet on than carrying them. It's a bit cumbersome. Oh, my heart hurts so much. I don't think I'm ready for no Ironman yet. Whew. But I'm here. I think I need to sit down for a bit. Man, I hate being this unfit. I love training, I love being strong, I love being fit. But when the heart says no, what can you do? Oh no. You're kidding me. Oh, I thought I forgot the keys. But I think they're in my bag. I hope they're in my bag. Otherwise you're about to see a grown man cry. Damn. It hurts. I was about to say I was about to have a heart attack, but given the situation, then that's probably a little bit too inappropriate. Oh, the keys. Makes you feel dizzy. Gonna have to sit down for a bit. So hot. Whew. The cat's not gonna know what's going on. Like, why are you back? Oh, okay, halfway there. Right, so we're back with my good old trusted booster. The booster we all remember in the last video. I couldn't start the bike, so why on earth do I think it will start this time? I do not know, but this my only hope. Oh, it's a 997. I love those. Oh, it's a gorgeous car. So wish me luck, guys. Let's see if this works. Let me shift to Dan cam. Ow. Hopefully we are filming. Let's see if this even fits in here. Oh yeah, cool. So that means I can bring it with me. Just need to find a place for this. Whee! So she lives. I am going to bring this bad boy with me. Just in case. Seriously, this bike is starting to piss me off. Oh man, that was an eventful morning. Oh, way more eventful than I was hoping for. No, 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 no more nonsense. Okay. We start again. We've got a full tank of gas, 0 miles on the tripometer. We got a booster, so we should be okay. Oh, my heart is this. Well, my heart is older than this bike, a lot older, but it is struggling as much as this bike.
In 290 yards, turn left onto Furbank Road.
But I promise you guys, what's at the end of this journey will be well worth it. Well, at least I think so. I just hope that it's the battery that's knackered and not the alternator. With the battery being knackered, but if we got to change the alternator, then it's a bigger problem. Oh man, fully loaded, this bike is heavy. I did try and bump start it a few times, as you guys suggested in the last video. I'm sorry guys, but have you ever tried to bump start a 1200cc bike? Oh, I'm way too old for that. The thing is, once she rides beautiful. So don't bloody conk out, man, we'll be buggered. Well, we got to start
in 1
now.
mile, at the roundabout, take the...
I'll probably switch the cameras off once we get to the motorway. Once we get to the motorway. It's super boring. It's super boring. Mind you, nothing is boring on this bike. Even the simplest journeys are exciting. But let's look at the positives. I was wearing my old boots. I only got up the road ish. I think it was 1.5 miles there and back. No, 2 miles there and back. And the sun is shining, so a lot of positives, and she sprung to life straight away. So, you know, more positives than negatives, ironically, when it comes to the battery. But what a beautiful day to be alive. What a beautiful day to get a wonderful trip. And at the end of the trip, there's a rainbow and hopefully a little pot of gold. Spring is in the air.
At the roundabout, take the second
it might be
Blue House Hill.
Petrol, actually. I forgot that it leaks petrol. Stop.
In 3/4 of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto King Harry Lane.
Finally, my heart is starting to relax a bit. The only problem is I now have an hour to do an hour and 43 minutes journey. That's a tall order, even on the mighty BMW. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna switch the cameras off for a bit. fantastic. Yeah. My other one's even bigger. This is my winter bike.
That's your winter bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a Harley for the summer.
You got a Harley for the summer.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to say an S-wing.
Yeah. So have you guys sorted something out, or?
Yeah, well, we're just chatting. We just agreed, but now we're here, we can, agree even more. But I think you'd agree. So did you have to get RAC or whatever to come and fix it?
No. I've got tools in the box.
Oh, you had to fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so here we are. And this is what we came for. Actually, it's not. I'm not buying a bar, but I am buying this. $17.70. The cutest tattoo shop in Brighton, and one of the oldest. So that's why we came to Brighton, and this will be my commute from now on. Just need to get this bike to work properly. I'm starting to think that it might be the alternator, because to be honest, after such a long journey it should just spring back to life, and it's still very sluggish. I have got the jump start, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, she's such a beautiful bike once she starts going, but it's just that starting. If it's the alternator, we'll have to have it fixed. But I'm going to put a fresh battery in it, and we'll see. It could just be the battery that's shot. So this is the place. This is the reception area here. Parking. Got a little sort of hangout room for the staff, the photocopier, and a helmet. Shift steering wheel. Got a little room in here.
Alright, good, 15 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, Adam's gone.
How many times do you bang your head here?
All the time. That's those stickers. I mean, I'll tell you a secret.
Yeah. Oh.
You're doing filming everything.
Yeah. Filming everything. Yeah. You call him.
Hello, Daniel speaking.
Oh, hi Daniel. It's Danny here from with the shop in Brighton.
Oh, hi. Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, very good. How are you? Have you got
Yeah.
5 minutes? Or are you,
Yeah, sure.
is this convenient?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
We were quite happy with the contract and everything, other than the little amendments that you send over, right? There was nothing.
Yeah.
There was
Like,
nothing.
so it's I think it's fairly standard, like in terms of the document itself, and I was just trying to check whether I think it has gone back to that.
Yeah, they've got it, and they've sent over the thing. So basically, I'm in Brighton at the moment, and they've so the new landlord, they've taken over the property rather quite recently. So they kind of sent all the documents over to Alex because they don't have any of those. So we're just sat here
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to negotiate what we can do, because we're obviously time is of the essence now. So we need to start
Yeah, sure.
getting the building renovated and stuff.
You know, guy's got comments on it from his lawyer, then you can go back, agree what those between yourselves, what you can and can't accept.
Yeah.
Send that back by his lawyer, and then it'll sort of feed back to me, and then I'll give you a ring or just send an email, and then we can
Okay.
just get through those final points.
Yeah.
I think I'm down there on Sunday, so I'll
Oh,
make
past
sure-
Brighton. Yeah. Yeah, have a look. It's really beautiful. And you'll understand why I'm so keen. I mean, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Yeah. cheers, then.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Daniel. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Where are you going? Get your beer.
Yeah, sure.
Keep off those beers, Fran. Come on, I'm this stingy. Come on, keep on those
What,
beers.
beers in the cellar?
Yeah, come
The beer cellar.
Fran.
That's what we do. Now we just hope that the bike will start. I could really do without it. Only just. I'm gonna see that every single day. I am so lucky. Wow. Obviously, Brighton used to be quite the place, the Riviera of UK. All the well-to-do people in the Victorian times used to come down and stay here in places like the Grand and other fancy hotels along the sea line. And like any UK seaside resort or seaside town, it's seen better days. Life's a bit hard here. It's not that many jobs. There's few people with a lot of money, like everywhere in the UK. The people who have a lot, and the people who haven't have less than they used to. And you can see the scars beginning to form, but it's still got a very vibrant art scene. It's like the whole of Brighton is like Camden Town. It's full of little artisan shops and full of knickknacks and quite creative people. I really love the vibe of it. I was never really a Brighton convert beforehand, but look at these houses, they're beautiful. They're like Regent's Park, aren't they? They're the same kind of style of houses. Brunswick terraces. And you'd have to fork up at least $1.5 million for a flat in there. So they're London prices. But if you dig a little bit deeper and go a few roads down, you'll start to see there's also a lot of poverty around here. And like any seaside resort, life is hard in the winter, not much happening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like everything is good to go. My solicitor seems quite happy with everything. I just need to get some of the very boring stuff, you know, like a asbestos test on the building, fire regulations. But to be honest, they don't make it easy in the UK to open up a business. There are so many hurdles you have to jump through. So many people you have to pay. You have to pay the fire regulation guys, you have to pay the electrician guys, you have to pay the asbestos guys. Everyone wants a little bit of the cake. And you just end up with the crumbs in the end. And one of the biggest burdens in the UK at the moment for small businesses is business rates and tax and VAT. So everything you sell in your shop, you have to pay 20% to the government. That's before anything, before you make profit, before anything. And then on top of that, you have to pay what's called business rate. And that's got nothing to do with your business. It's based on how much the building you're in is worth. I don't know why that would relate to your business. So you can have one business on the road, on the same road, paying thousands. My other shop on Oxford Street, I pay hundreds of thousands. And then you can have someone in a rubbish building making loads more money than you, paying nothing, because it's based on the value, the rateable value of the building. It makes no sense, it's nonsense. And of course all these rates were set before 28, before the economy went bust. So they're highly inflated prices compared to today. And then, if you're lucky enough to make a profit, you have to pay corporate tax. And depending on how much you make, that will be between 20 and 25%. So once you've paid all of that, your staff, your insurance, your license, there's very, very little left. Of course, all of these costs you can't pass on to your clients because there's a cost of living crisis at the moment. So people don't have that much money in their pockets. So very hard times. That's a beautiful building. I'm just going to take a little cruise down this. Ah, look, the skate park. Awesome. But I will say that the quality of life down here on the south coast is higher than in London at the moment. The balance in London is just not right at the moment. We pay so much for the privilege to live in London, but we don't get really any other benefits at the moment. Crime is high, we don't get the protection from the police. You have to pay congestion charge just to drive in there. You have to pay ridiculous amounts for the tube. It's almost impossible to live in London at this moment. And hopefully things will change for the better. But until they do, it's best to expand
At the next light, turn right.
and have some businesses outside of London. And we'll see if that's true. It's definitely a gamble, and of course I'm nervous. I like this industrial bit down here. This is very cool. There's another bike. A little 125. They never say hi. Maybe they don't know about the high thing. I like these little houses. That would be a cool little workshop. I'm going to have to adjust this bag because I can't actually see. Oh, look at that. A beautiful sunset. What a wonderful day to be alive. It's a new beginning for me.
At the lights, turn right.
Riding into the sunset. Trusted steed.
Turn right onto Gardner Road.
It doesn't get better than this, does it? I don't think people ride as aggressively here as I do. I'll have to tone down my London riding.
At the next light, turn right.
I've noticed that people get a little bit upset about it. Wow, they've still got working fishing boats. That's amazing. I wonder what they catch out here. Proper bike. Oh, there's a little lighthouse. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Sea-doos. Jet skis. Wow. Maybe I could buy a jet ski. What? Maybe I'm going to buy a jet ski. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Should I buy a jet ski? Oh, look at that house. Big Winnebago at the front. Like I say, there is a lot of money around here, but there's also a lot of poverty and old people. People always want to die by the sea, don't they? Like turtles crawling towards the sea. Wow, look at the flats out there. There's some nice houses around here.
Take the second exit.
I might get a little electric bike to come around on up here. I quite like that little electric bike from BMW. And they're building more houses down here, so this is obviously a developing area. I wonder what the prices are for Kingston Wharf. I'm going to need somewhere to stay when I'm down here. Another skate park. It's nice to see they got skate parks. I love a skate park. Never used to skateboard, but I did used to BMX. Hence all the references to BMX bikes when I ride motorcycles. But you see these vans here, these are all people sleeping in them. They can't afford houses. It's like a one step up from being homeless, I guess. Right, that's enough of that. I guess I'm hitting rush hour now. Look at these old boats. Literally hundreds of thousands of pounds just rotting away. If you don't keep on top of those, they just rot. Dry massage beds. I know what that is. Pay as you go. There you go. I don't know what they are. 5 treatments, £30. Well, whatever they are, it seems cheap. Cheap. You can see how the salt and the wind and the sea just takes its toll on all the buildings. And that's what I'm up against with this new shop. I have to pretty much renovate the whole building. It's not going to be cheap. Tens of pounds, tens of thousands of pounds, even before we get started. Oh, Sussex Yacht Club. That sounds very exclusive. I don't think I'll get a yacht just yet.
Go past these lights, then at the roundabout,
I know where
take
I am.
the second exit.
Solicitors, look how nice their buildings are. That's because they cost a fortune. It's quite a posh place, I think. I did contemplate staying down here for the night, but I don't think there's any need to. Oh, imagine that, having that view. Bloody hell.
There's the roundabout waiting.
Second exit. Wow, look at this. Spaghetti Junction. Oh, some good corners. Woo! Let's go. Oh. Look at that Harry Potter castle over there. M25. The problem with M25, because it's a ring road, it's shit in both directions. If you ever wondered why the highway can out, this is the reason. started or didn't start. Let's see how much petrol this girl has used. Oh, I am cold. I'm tired. I'm a bit scared to switch it off. Okay, switch it off. On a colder day. Whoa. Camera is nearly running out of battery. For £23.84 and 16.80 litres. And what have I done? I've done 192 miles. So once I get home, I will work that out. First of all, let me go and pay. Thank you very much. Take care.